Hello, you beautiful people. It's me, the MetaVerse Explorer. I'm back with some Star Atlas material for you. The Joni Awards are just around the corner. For me, they are 1 day away for you to end for the ending of it for you to vote. If you're watching this from America, you probably have 2 days. So go ahead and vote, guys. Vote for who you want. Now, as you know, I myself, I'm in 4 categories. You don't have to vote for me, as I always say, but I just wanted to talk about the voting just for a little tiny bit. I know I've talked about it already, but just a little bit more. We've had a bit of an update. We have 3 new speakers that have been announced that are coming onto the Joni Award panel to try and present all of this all from the Solana Foundation as well, which is pretty cool. So we have Joni B. Lee. He's the head of general manager at games at Solana Foundation. Now, Star Atlas is, I would say, the biggest game on Star Atlas at the moment. I don't really think anything else comes close, right? Big margin. If I think of games on Solana, what even comes to mind? Aurori? Not really. Step In? Not really a game. And Dying? So I can't really think of any other major games on Solana at the moment. So it seems like, yeah, Solana Foundation does need to work very closely with Star Atlas because, hey, they probably talk very closely. The next thing I wanted to tell you is Justin Barlow. He's the investor at Solana Ventures. Whoa! Might we have a Solana investment coming our way to help with the runway, please? Yes, please. Yes, maybe. Just maybe. And then we have Chase Barker. I don't know if you guys know, this guy's head of developer ecosystems at Solana. This guy, I've watched him on so many YouTube videos researching Solana CEOs and Solana founders, not Solana themselves, but Solana ecosystem founders, like projects in Solana. This guy's like a heavy development guy, so I'm absolutely sure Star Atlas team is already in heavy communication and contact with this guy, probably about the F-kit and about rolling it all out, all of this like developer stuff. I'm sure that this is one of the guys that they are mainly in contact with when it comes to development. So yeah, there's a couple of things I can talk about. One of them is the F-kit itself. But keeping on, these are just the people that are going to come by. Remember, go ahead and vote, right? It's December 16, 2 days after voting ends. We do have the celebration. Now, keeping on this, I wanted to touch base on a video that I saw from MetaVerse NOMADS. I got some comments for you guys. Keep in mind, and they do say it here, I'm going to reiterate after they say
it. On Twitter, there was some issues that were being brought up by older community members that were in the space and still around today. Like, for example,
Atlas
Theory, Archetype. There's no signing with your address for voting. This is a purely log in with your Gmail and start voting.
Dude, yes. This is one of the reasons why I'm not taking this so super seriously. Like, you don't have to vote for me, right? All you have to do is sign in with your Gmail and you're able to click a few boxes and all of a sudden you have a vote. This can be so easily cyber attacked, right? This is the NFT community we're talking about with lots of OG whales in Solana, even outside of Solana. It's very easy for them to have scripts and bots to come in, make Gmail accounts. I'm sure they already have them. And they just go to this website and go and click and click and click and click. And then all of a sudden you have someone winning by a large margin, right? I don't want to sound very pessimistic, but I expect this to happen already because we are in crypto, we are in NFT land, and people are incentivized to cheat the system when they know they can get away with it. Okay, I don't even think the team can actually protect against this. The only way to really do this is to sign transactions on chain with a prominent history of someone who is in Star Atlas. Okay, who is in Star Atlas playing Sage Game or UE5 or has market activity like trading, maybe not trading volume, but some other criteria to just make it a lot harder than just create a Gmail and go and click a few buttons. Any bot can probably do that, right? I'm not a botter, but I'm sure this is very, very easily done. So yeah, I don't want to sound too pessimistic here because I am still really, really excited for this award. I think it's great that the community members get showcased, right? But at the same time, it's very easy to cyber attack. So there's not a lot of faith in that, but I like it anyway, right? I like the community that's gathering around this whole thing that we're talking about now, the Joni Awards, celebrating other community members. That's what it's about.
And you can just click away. So if we had 1 vote per wallet address, it might have changed a little bit. But again, if you're not in the limelight as far as pumping out content, and doing things. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
There's a lot of people that this awards has actually missed. Archetype, Siggy, for God's sake, Siggy. He does a whole bunch of Twitter stuff. Let's talk about Atlas Theory. He was OG. He used to make videos even before me. And granted, he has that. He still has that like one picture of him on his thumbnails going like this. You guys seen that, right? You guys seen it. I'm not making fun of it. It's just like it's been so long, but he still uses the same thing. I wonder if he's gonna change it up sometime. Next thing I wanted to talk about from the Metaverse Nomads. Listen to this. Listen to this, guys.
The little milestones in life. So, but I want to shout out MetaVerse Explorer. I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about the person that he would choose for content creator, and he didn't pick Metaverse Nomads. So what's up, man? We have the most hours
We absolutely
related on YouTube. We are the record breakers for the
Ray, man, what's up? I'm sorry, man, I didn't pick you guys. I apologize, but look at Morpheus. How can you deny Morpheus? The guy wears a costume every time he does the Star Atlas content, and he speaks in that strong, like, sexy French accent. And like, oh, Jesus Christ, this guy's really into it. How can we deny him that? Come on, man. Come on. I know you guys do heaps of content. I don't know if you, I don't know when you said like who was here first. I don't think I was here before you guys. I don't know who was here first, but it doesn't really matter, right? Doesn't really matter. I know you guys have long form content. You have like this video itself is 3 hours, right? But and you also counted that you guys have over 200 hours of Star Atlas content. But generally, like, to be honest, don't you guys cover Star Atlas for like a 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 1 hour section of the 2 hour video? You talk about metaverse stuff. You talk about Mirandus. You talk about other NFT games. You talk about news, metaverse news. So like, yeah, like you still got a giant chunk there. But when it comes to hours, I don't know if we're equal or not. You probably still do beat me, but I do have 130 episodes of Star Atlas, and usually they're about 20 minutes each. So 20 minutes times 130, I don't know, it's probably still less than all the time you guys have made. But hey, it's about quality and not quantity, right? But either way, I still like you guys. You know it. You know I like you guys.
Most hours of Star Atlas content creator ever. Whether it's Theorycraft, and we had multiple guests from guilds and team people on the team. And I know we have long form, which could deter people from watching full on through, or even to begin with, because it's 3 hours, 2 hours sometimes. But
yeah, that's one really unfortunate thing about YouTube and attention spans now. People just cannot be effed to keep watching the entire way through. Like for this video, I try and watch all 3 hours, but I can't. There's just no time for it. So I watch it on 1.5 speed. I go to the metaverse section. I look at all your headlines that you guys have, and then I watch the entire Star Atlas section, and then I skip through a bit of the Mirandus. Like I see what the video was that you guys talked about, what you guys think, what specifically what Whitaker thinks as well, what Ray Z thinks as well, yeah, go from there.
But yeah, I'd say we trump other content creators. I'm just,
We've got over 200
What?
hours of Star Atlas.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring it on, man.
Anyone else who's doing such numbers in the Star Atlas community? Although you've been here longer, I don't know.
Question, guys. How are they defining large?
Oh man, Ray Z. I like you, man. It's okay. It's okay. We get along. We get along. It's okay. Now, one thing that they did cover that I haven't covered yet was Hologram Kriggs's kind of public sentiment analysis of who they think might win the Joni Awards. Now, remember, the Joni Awards are not over yet. You can still go and vote. So I don't know if this video even influences the votes, but hey, everything influences the votes, right? So let's go ahead and look at what the community thinks, what the hologram thinks will win. The community member of the award will go to Funcracker. I do not doubt this. I think this is like an 80% going to happen. I don't think anyone else is going to get the Community Member of the Year award. I think it's going to be Funcracker. That's good for Aphia, right? Aphia. Now, who's going to be winning the Community Most Knowledgeable award as well? They think Funcracker as well. They think Funcracker is going to be winning the Most Knowledgeable Community Member. Or possibly, maybe. Community Helper of the Year, ODVB. Now, this guy is also a community mod. He does help a lot in the Discord, as well as outside a little bit. I haven't interacted with him a lot, but they always do have this Atlas, Star Atlas TV. And it's also on Twitch. It goes for 24/7. This is something I've wanted to do as well, but I don't have the technical know-how to do it. I probably have to get a server running somewhere, like a virtual server probably. I think that's how they do it. Otherwise, I might have to get like a Pi, you know, like one of those little credit card shaped computers, and I can just leave that on and run a stream with Star Atlas content, all my Star Atlas content, and just keep it running and running and running and going. But it's got to be good content though first. Small Guild of the Year, Scythe. These guys, I have seen them around. They did some raising for donation. Not bad. I don't know too much about Scythe, so sorry about guys. Medium Guild of the Year, Rome. I voted for you guys, man. I voted for you guys, didn't I? I think I did. Can someone go and check? I think I did vote for you, Ray. I did. I'm sure. I wouldn't have voted for anyone else. Largest guild. They think it's going to be Chimera. I voted for Aphia myself. This is a tough competition. The large guilds are tough. So we have the Club, we have Chimera, and we have Aphia, maybe even Interstellar Alliance. I think Interstellar Alliance is probably the fourth. It's going to be the Club, Aphia, or Chimera. Chimera have a whole bunch of people, right? They have actual gamers in seats that MetaVerse NOMADS were saying before. So this is tough. Aphia might not win this, guys. It's okay if we don't win, right? It's okay. If Chimera did, they cheated. I'm joking. I'm joking. They didn't cheat. No one's cheating, okay? I swear no one's cheating. Best guild website, aphia.com. I feel bad about this. Sensei got back to me and was like, Leon, you voted for the club's website. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Aphia website is good too. We're the second best. Content creator, Morpheus. Absolutely, I think so, right? I definitely think so. The guy wears the costume, for God's sake. He's so into it, and that accent, I love it. And he also did reply to my previous video. Morpheus, hello, man. I don't know if you're watching again. Yeah, I like him. He's good. Now, the best video, I also specifically voted for this. It was the Star Atlas full walkthrough by Dowcaster. It was how to play Star Atlas, full walkthrough. Now, the reason, I wanted to give a bit of context on this. The reason why I haven't been doing how-to videos is because I'm aware that it's going to change very soon. When Sage comes in, all the how-tos will not really matter. You'll have some fundamentals of Star Atlas, how to get a Phantom wallet. Star Atlas, how to buy a ship, maybe. Like this is before this is when even before the marketplace launched. Remember, it was a whole different marketplace. So if I did a how-to video on how to buy on the old marketplace, I'd have to do a new video on how to buy on this new marketplace. So what I'm currently waiting, and trust me guys, I am going to be doing a whole bunch of how-to videos, and I even have someone helping me here. The Interstellar Galactic Interstellar magazine. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Sorry, man. So someone's helping me to do some how-to videos and list them out. But what I'm really waiting for is Sage. When Sage comes, we're going to have a whole bunch of people ready to play. They're going to come in here, okay? I'm going to make a how-to video, as many how-to videos, higher quality, like 3-minute how-to videos on how to do stuff. And it's going to be amazing, right? So coming back to this, one of the reasons I haven't done it is because I'm aware things will change very easily. Very quickly and easily. So I'm waiting for Sage. Best meme, Santi action figure. Cool, I like Santi action figure. The community project of the year, Red Spatula. That was a really good website, Red Spatula. I have had some people coming back to me and say, hey, can you do some videos for all the different tools that you use in Star Atlas? There are actually quite a few tools out there. It's probably good to have a ranked list of what the community thinks is the highest tools, and then we can probably go from there. Maybe I'll actually Hologram, Kriggs, if you guys are watching this, can you please do a community sentiment vote on what is the best community Star Atlas tool created, if that's okay. I know this is one of them. I know this is like just one Red Spatula, but can you make a whole list so that I can, like, you're actually doing my job for me. I should go out and research this, but like, it's good to get, if there's another tool that even I don't know of that I don't use, it'd probably be good as well, so that we can make a small video list for all of them, so that everyone in the community can also know. So if that's around somewhere, someone let me know in the comments, please. Solana project, a favorite project is Phantom. Now, yes, Phantom, you know, we need Phantom to exist. Phantom is the best wallet in Solana so far. Slip got hacked. Solflare was meh so far. They're moving away from Solana, going to Aptos. Phantom is also moving away from Solana and going onto Ethereum. So it's good. It was either going to be Phantom or Magic Eden. Initially, I voted for Magic Eden as a strategic play, but Phantom is still good. Okay, let's move ahead. What else is happening? The Coinbase X Solana build gaming event. Gaming. Lots of stuff happening in gaming, right? This is a little virtual event that's going to be happening between Coinbase, EVE.io, Star Atlas, and Solana. Now, EVE.io is actually a kind of an FPS game. Very easy to play, very easy to get into play. So they're doing it very well. Minimal onboarding friction, which makes it super easy. When everyone wants to play, you just want to play, right? You don't care about signing up because every little click, people are gonna get out, right? They're not gonna keep clicking onwards. So this is gonna happen in 2 days and 12 hours. I'm excited to see what they're going to be talking about here because we do have some really prominent people here. Development and listings on Coinbase. Why do you have someone from development, ecosystem, and listings on Coinbase coming to talk to Star Atlas who aren't listed on Coinbase? Right? Why? Why? Or even ecosystem. Why ecosystem? Star Atlas isn't on the ecosystem yet. So my only conclusion is they are going to get on the ecosystem. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. What do you guys think? Tell me. Now, the next thing I missed was the Star Atlas DAO. Hey, Pepe. Welcome. It's been a while. I hope you're doing okay. I like it. He's always working hard. The Star Atlas DAO has actually had a dark mode. I didn't cover this last time, but I thought we should this time. So you can go and claim all your locked Polis, locked Atlas in dark mode, which is pretty cool. They have done some other little additions like fixes to the UI, interface updates, bug fixes, and dark mode. So let's go ahead and just have a quick look at what it looks like. This is what it looks like. No other functionality so far is just the dark mode. So you can go to more on the top right, and on the bottom you can see the DAO theme is automatic, or you can click the light and dark mode just there, just right there. There. So you can click on automatic or go dark mode. There, that's it. Now, that being said, don't forget to compound your Polis if you are interested. Don't forget to do what your plan for Polis or Atlas token is. What is your plan? Are you selling it? Are you keeping it? Are you compounding it? What are you doing? Now, another little image from the Foundation Room I thought I'd show you guys. This seems to be some kind of texturing that they're doing on the Tufa ships. Now, the Tufa ships we haven't actually seen modeled yet, right? We've seen only a few concept art of them. But before, I think someone gave me a list of the order of how you do these 3D models. And it was like, you know, you render, then you texture, then you profile, then you characterize, then you do something. I don't know, man. So obviously we have the original here. It's labeled the original. And this is what it looked like in the UE5 before. And then they start texturing it. And now you can see all the different little divots, all the grooves, all the edges, the sharpness gets way more refined. And on top of that, you start doing some extra stuff. And I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is supposed to be markings on the tufa itself, or if it's supposed to be like sigils or gravings or carvings of when the tufa comes alive. So when the pincer is supposed to be moving, you know, that is where it probably like splits apart. I don't know. No idea. It's like a crab claw. You know, it's like this and then it splits apart. Don't know. We'll see. So leaving on with the rest of this video, I want to talk about, before 20 minutes is up, I want to talk about a little bit of stuff that I asked in the Foundation Room, which I think is worth covering. So Jazz Dani did say that they're planning on releasing some pretty cool gameplay images with the Sage game manual later this week. Now remember, there's still a lot of stuff coming. There's claim stakes coming, and there's CSS land habitats coming very soon, okay? And on top of that, before they get released, we're going to have the game manual, which is for Sage. So like there's like 4 things coming very, very soon, right? Are you prepared for a lot of this stuff? Do you have funds? Are you going to buy any claim stakes? Are you going to buy any land habitats? I'll tell you my small, I haven't actually made up my mind yet. I will need a little bit of claim stakes. I have a little bit from the Rebirth poster, but I don't have enough, I feel. I need to get a little bit more. For the CSS habitats, I'm actually leaning to not getting them. I know, don't be upset at me. For me, I don't think I will need them that much. Why do I say that? The bonuses you get, mostly they're cosmetic. Second thing is that you won't actually get to like experience them for like 2, 3, 4 years maybe. We don't know, depending which habitat you buy it in, right? You might not get to experience it for 3, 4 years. The second thing, the third thing, they're bloody expensive. They're bloody expensive. And like for $2,000, I want to buy some Bitcoin because I lost all of it on FTX. I want to buy some Ethereum because I lost all of it on Celsius. So like, what do I do? I've also hit my soft cap for Star Atlas funds allocation. So I'm like, oh man, like what do I do? What do I do? I don't want to sell my ships because that's like minus 85% discount at the moment. Have you seen the ship prices? They're really low. I want to buy an Opal Jet for $45. I think I can live with that. Lower my average. So getting back to this, we're planning on releasing some cool gameplay images with Sage. Now I shot back with this because I was really curious and I asked, it's a gameplay module. It's an online gameplay module. Why images and why not videos? Because my point is, if the gameplay manual is supposed to be explaining an action or like an item or, a function in the game, a video is going to explain it way more. Like a 5-second video of you clicking your claim stake, deploying it and allowing you to mine on there is going to be so much better explained with a video than an image, right? That's what I think anyway. So I generally think like there shouldn't be any kind of barrier to make it a video. Like you can just delete the video and put a new video if you need to. Yeah, so he got back and says, agreed that videos would be fun, but the UI hasn't been fully implemented yet on the front end for those core loops. I will point out that the Sage game manual will have a roadmap section which will detail out a bit more in depth what our current focus is currently on the product development side. Okay, so he's saying the UI hasn't been developed, which basically, and I asked a follow-up question on this. Basically, what he's saying is that like the gameplay, the gameplay of Sage is already on chain. It's already like a program living already on the blockchain. But you need a user interface for you and me to go ahead and click on all this sort of stuff and interact with the blockchain. That one isn't ready yet. So obviously, if he shoots a video now, there's nothing to click on because they haven't made the items for you to click on. But it does exist already on the blockchain. So I guess for me, I'm like, okay, so how long does it take to build the UI? It probably doesn't take that much because it's just like calling like a blockchain function, which I assume they already know how to do very efficiently. I'm guessing. So I'm like, okay, what kind of time we're looking at now still? Is it still on track? I don't know. It might take more. Don't know. So like, once again, I don't know. So I don't know if this is even good news to cover, but hey, I'm just giving you kind of the information that I saw and I had in my mind was important at that time. Of course, there's way more other stuff like the Sage manual coming out, like the claim stakes coming out, like the CSS habs coming out, even probably a later ship down the line coming out. We'll see all of this sort of stuff. Now, before I go, I wanted to say, what happened? No one is interested in reading the Atlas comic with me. 415 views, guys. 415 views are looking at the first comic. 131st episode. Probably my least performing Star Atlas video. There's no one interested in the comic? Maybe I shouldn't read it out. Do you think? Was it too boring? Maybe it was the way I read it out. Maybe I thought it was okay. But I generally don't know. Tell me if I should continue to do comic readings for the Star Atlas core. Let me know if I should, one, continue, stop it, do it differently, put music in the background, or have like my girlfriend come and read it with us. I don't know. Let me know. So in the meantime, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys very much for watching. And once again, don't forget to vote in the Joni Awards. I will see you guys very soon. Ciao for now.